Hello, everybody. Welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always obviously have something to say about the Blue Jays. I'm your host, Adam Peddle.
And I'm your host, Nicholas Play.
Whoa!
And we're doing a little post-game reaction here because we just shut out the Cleveland Indians.
What's
and
up?
we're able to win that series 3-1. This is exactly what we needed. We talked about it on our Blue Jays Today show, and we went out and we got it done. So I'm pretty happy about this dub. Obviously, you are as well.
I'm excited, guys. Man, this whole week has been unreal. First of all, going to the game was unreal, and then to get that energy and see it happening. We're 6-1 since coming back to Toronto. That's unreal. Let's go, Blue Jays. This game's good to talk about because we didn't blow them out of the water, but our pitching came through.
Yeah, man.
Came through.
Yeah, and they've been saying, it's like over the last little stretch, our pitching has been dominant. Starters and now the relief as well. Today, we got 3 shutout innings from Richards, from Meza, from Simber. They all look solid. They look trustworthy. So I'm loving it right now, man. Let's take a look at this game right here.
Let's do it.
3-0 that we won, and the only RBIs, Bobo going boom,
Bobo, go boom, boom, baby.
I mean, he got it done. He got it done.
He's clutch. And Bobo showed why he's such a clutch hitter, man. He is really starting to establish himself as just one of the game's most elite players, man. Yeah. I love the kid. I love the kid. When our rest of our offense kind of goes quiet, Vlad gets a little single. We kind of need something going. It's 0-0 against Tristan McKenzie, who's been so hot this game. He leads the leagues in walk, and for some reason he's dicing us, but it doesn't matter to Bobo. Bobo comes up clutch, hitting that 12-6 curveball, and a mistake by McKenzie his second time up. Bobo hit the 12-6 curveball again for his third RBI, bringing in Marcus Semien.
It wasn't a mistake at all, actually. That was a perfect pitch outside the zone, way lower. Typically, you ground that out. That was just great hitting from Bobo,
he left
in my opinion.
The thing is, it was great by Bobo. I agree with you. He needed to hit that in the dirt to beat Bobo. That's the only way you're going to beat Bobo. He's sitting on that. He saw it well. If you're going to throw it again, it's got to be way gone.
Right. Yeah, because I was definitely outside the zone, but Bobo got to it anyways. Go Pack, go, by the way, Electro Gaming 87. I see you, big dog. I see you. So yeah, those were the RBIs, and honestly, we did not expect to be live at 9:37 this evening.
Pretty fast.
But this was a quick game because, like you said, Tristan McKenzie, other than that, he only led up 5 hits to the Jays today.
That's really good.
I'm not sure if that was entirely all him, but we got 5 hits on the day, which is nothing.
Yeah, 5 hits.
And they only got 3.
Yeah.
So it's this game was just rolling. There was a lot of 3 ups. There was a lot of 3 downs. But 3 up, 3 down, that's what I like to see from our man Chicken Strip.
Oh, Chicken Strip was amazing. 6 innings pitched, 1 walk. That's it. Only giving up 3 hits and 6 strikeouts. So he's on a 9 strikeout per 9 ratio. Really good by Chicken Strip. It's funny because Steven Matz and Chicken Strip, we painted in our Blue Jays City show as being the weak half of the rotation. We all thought one of them is going to be pushed out of the rotation.
12 shutout innings that we just got.
12 total shutout innings by the both of them, back-to-back days. So we talked about this before game, but I think it's a good way to bring up to our fans right now is what do we do now? Do we continue with a 6-man rotation if this continues like this?
Yeah, exactly. It all comes down to, does this continue like this? And the answer is if this does continue, if the stats that they showed pregame of us being 6-1 in our last 7 games with our starters, with an ERA of sub 2, if all that continues, absolutely, clearly it's working. You don't fix it if it ain't broken. If Stripling reverts back to old Stripling ways, or if Mats does that, then we can definitely clip one of those guys. We have that capability now, but I will take 6 shutout innings from Joe Blow, or I don't even care who your name is. It doesn't matter to me. If you give me 6 shutout innings, you get to play next time.
Yeah, obviously Joe Blow, a.k.a. Mats and Stripling, have shorter leases than, the Ray, the Ryu, the Barrios, and I could even argue for Manoa, excuse me.
Absolutely, he does.
But yeah, so if it's working, don't fix it. That's
Totally.
my opinion.
I completely freaking agree, man. On the Indian side of things, this will drop their record now to 52 and 54, pretty much securing their fate. I felt like it was already like they are done.
Yeah, they
were
sold.
or they were selling. Excuse me. This is just another one of those reasons, and I'm so happy that we went out and we dealt with what is considered to be a bad team. And today it's like we definitely saw that on display. Only 3 total hits. When you take Ramirez out of that lineup, they only have one guy over 800 OPS. There's not a whole lot to speak of there. So, I mean, we took care of business, man.
We took care of business. And there's one thing, I want to talk about the standings in a second. But before I do, I'm seeing a lot of people in the chats talking about Adam Cimber, and he is awesome. He is turning out to be, when Romano pitches the night before, and we need another save situation, Cimber is the guy to go to. He is solid. He made quick work. I didn't even sweat. I was sitting here, we're getting ready to go, and then I'm like, oh, the game's over. Look at that.
Yeah, no,
amazing.
I trust him, man. Like, he's looked solid, and they always say it, and it's so true. That sidearm delivery is just impossible to adjust to, especially in the 9th. When you're down, your momentum's not there, and now you got to completely readjust to a new hitter. Like, you're tired at this point. No, I mean, like, at that point, we're swinging. We're just hoping it leaves the ballpark, and a lot of times it doesn't when you're facing off against Adam Cimber.
Just show no Ben Ferrer. Adam Cimber is the best arm in the pen. Jam Project Cimber is our Tinder. Okay, he's our Tinder, baby.
I'll take it.
Daniel Hancock says Cimber. He says Cimber greater than Romano. Ooh, you know what? As of late, yeah, the numbers say yes. He had a 0.5 something ERA in his last 14 appearances.
It's really
good.
That's
pretty good.
It's really freaking good. So I'm super happy that trade that we made went super under the radar when it happened.
Super, because Corey Dickerson was the big highlight.
But it was
the headline.
Like, you know what? Honestly, the more time that passes, the more I'm loving that deal. So I definitely like that there. And our bullpen looking good. Our starters looking good. Our lineup looking good. This puts us 57 and 49. We are closing that gap. How many games back on wild card right now?
2.5.
2.5. I mean, you know what?
2.5.
2.5 is manageable. And this next series is so totally crucial because we are playing a team who owns a wild card spot right now, who is, I believe, 2.5 games up of wild card. So this is going to be so critical, man. We go in there. We win 3 out of 4. I'm loving life.
Well, here's the thing. We have the great pitching matchups for it. They have the lower end of the rotation going against us. We have the best part of our rotation going against them. And the Red Sox are not doing well as of late.
They're cold.
Their last 10, they're 3-7.
Yeah.
3-7 with a 5-game losing streak sprinkled in that.
And what? We're 7-3, right?
And worse, we're 8-2.
8-2 now.
With
after
a 3-game winning
okay.
streak. We're 8-2. We are hot, so we cannot underestimate the Boston Red Sox, which they won't. They definitely won't be.
No.
If we can take advantage of them, 3 out of 4 is totally doable with the best part of our rotation coming up and our bats staying hot. And they're slumping. So this is the time, man.
Yeah, I mean,
this is the time.
We win 3 out of 4 in this next thing. That puts us at 60 and 50. I'm loving our chances at this point, you know, and especially with this momentum from the homestand. It's like I feel like whenever we do come back home, it's like just win city, baby.
Win city.
And, you know, Burrios in town, Cimber doing good stuff, the starters as a whole looking better. I mean, things are looking up for the Toronto Blue Jays if we can go 3 and 4 here.
Goodness, guys. The crowd. Okay, so we're going this Saturday. If you are going to the Red Sox game this weekend, I want to hear some loud noises. I want to hear some cheering because I'm going to be there. We're both going to be there. We're going to be cheering our asses off, shouting out the boys, loving them. Hopefully get to shout out Lourdes because we're in left field. But I cannot wait a second.
And
I'm so excited.
And definitely, if you guys are gonna be there, I mean, you gotta hit us up on our Instagram. Or hit us up. First Game Jam Project.
game of the
hit us
doubleheader.
up wherever, man. Like, just like find my phone number on the internet and call me or just do it, you know?
Just do
Let
it.
me know that you guys are there, and we will 1000% love to meet up with you.
Yeah.
We got to stay together, support the boys when they are hot right now. I mean, if we don't make postseason, then we got to enjoy the times that we are winning right now. And
buddy, I'm not even thinking about that.
No,
I'm tunnel visioning on wild card. That's all I see is wild card. Nothing else. Nothing else.
All right. Well, I hope that you guys have that same mentality as well. But that is our post-game reaction, breakdown, recap, whatever freaking synonyms you want to use on what we just did. That's it, my friends.
That's right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to this post-game reaction. It's great to see you guys coming in. Everybody's so hyped in the chat. I'm loving it so much. Where are we going to meet, says Edwin. We're in the 200 levels. We'll be posting on the day of our tickets where we're going to be.
And we'll probably meet you by the $50 beer.
Yes.
Stand. I imagine that we'll be there more than once.
Yes, absolutely, guys. So, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. If you are new and you're just checking this out, subscribe. We have a Blue Jays podcast and a baseball channel. Talk everything baseball. Obviously, we're huge Blue Jays fans, so follow us if you guys want to be along for the ride. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you guys. And
go Jays, go!